Hey guys, I'm NiceMark. The honey block recently got added into the game in a snapshot of Minecraft, and today I want to show you how the honey block compares to the slime block in terms of its mechanics, and I want to show you a couple of secrets and things and uses that you might not know for the honey block in Minecraft. So let's start right away. I have these testing stations set up and we're gonna go over them on the go. We'll just go over the ones that we see first and we'll move from there to the next one. I also have in the back two contraptions that I want to show you, and I want to show you how the honey block will affect redstone. So let's start right away by crafting the honey block. To do this we need 4 honey bottles. And we just place them in a square like this and we get our honey block. And you get your bottles back, so you can just put them away since we don't need them. And let's start with this, since this is the closest one to us. This station is closest. So the first thing that I want to show you is if you're stuck in this 2 blocks deep hole, there's not really a way for you to jump out unless you break the block. Now with the honey block, you can actually jump out. So I believe this might be because you stick to the honey block, which I'm gonna show you in this testing station right here. But also I've read that the honey block is 1 pixel shallower, and I'm not quite sure if that affects it, if we're able to jump onto it because of that. But I'm not really able to see any difference in the dimensions of the block. I'm not sure what is happening here. And another thing that I want to show you is when you walk over the honey block, your Y coordinate decreases. So when you walk back over a normal block, it increases again. And the slime block is the same as a normal block, so there's no difference in the Y coordinate. Of course it's getting dark and we're gonna fix that right away. Another difference is in terms of mechanics that affect the player. So if we're standing on a slime block, we activate a piston, it is going to push us and we're gonna fly into the air. The honey block is different because it doesn't do anything like that. You simply go up. Also, the honey block does not allow redstone to go through it. When compared to a slime block, you can just easily power things through the slime block. Another thing that I've noticed is that you can place levers and torches and everything else on the slime block without any problems, but with the honey block, it just doesn't let you. It places it on the adjacent block, but not on the honey block itself. Even if you hold shift, it doesn't work. Also, the lever is weird in this snapshot, not sure what is going on there. And this is the thing that I've been talking about, where if you drop down, the honey block is gonna slow down your drop. And in terms of jumping, it is going to affect your jumping. So as you can see, I'm trying to jump, not having much success with that. But let's jump onto that pad right there to... Oh, that was dangerous. We're gonna see how it affects the fall damage. As you can see, I took just 1 hurt of damage. Now if we go back into creative mode, so go back up onto this pillar right here. If we jump down onto the normal ground, we get a lot more damage. This is because when you fall down on a honey block, you take only 20% of the damage. Honey blocks and slime blocks stick to each other, so when you move pistons, with slime blocks or honey blocks on them, they're gonna take everything with them. Now, I'm not sure if this is a good thing, because I thought that they're gonna be separate and the honey block is not gonna grab the slime block together with it. But I'm not sure if that is useful for creations or not. We need some input from the people that work a lot with the slime blocks, and I just want to know if the honey blocks being separate from the slime blocks would be useful for them. Alright, did we cover everything? Seems like it. So these are all the testing stations that I had set up, and now let's go over the contraptions. So first things first, I have this machine right here, which is going to catch you. Okay, this is gonna rain, of course. That's gonna happen when I'm recording. So the idea behind this machine is to catch you and save you from taking any fall damage. I'm gonna go in survival mode, and as you can see, there was a sound, and it really sounded like we broke something, but we are just fine. This machine isn't really unique because you can just use a dispenser with water, or if you just want it to be simple, just use water without anything. Just put down water here and jump down and you're not gonna have any problems. But if you want to do something differently in your world, this is the way to go. And in terms of the tutorial, I'll just stop moving so you guys can copy it right here. Okay, so you have time to copy it. So the important parts is we have this observer here and we have a string here. The observer is putting an output into this repeater. The repeater goes into this block. There's redstone dust. This sticky piston is going to be bot powered. When you do a block update to it, it is going to activate. It's not going to activate by itself. So to help it, I put a powered rail there. But what you could also do is, instead of this solid block, put down a slab and have the redstone dust go like this and down, and it will point into this piston. The piston is sticky. Another thing to note is that because the honey block is sticky and it's going to take movable blocks with it, you want to use something like furnaces, obsidian or glazed terracotta, so your interior doesn't get moved. And that's about it for this one. And now, of course, it's going to affect flying machines and slime block machines. And for this, we're gonna need a string as well. So before, when you were on a slime block flying machine, you always had to be pushed by something. Oh, this is not working the way I intended it to work, surprisingly. Let's get a block instead, maybe that will be better. Yeah, this one works. I guess the mechanics changed. So, when you are on a flying machine, you usually have to rely on something to push you. In this case, this is this redstone block. Because if you just stand on a slime block, the flying machine is just going to kick you off. Now the honey blocks change this because they are sticky not just to blocks but also to players. So if we activate this flying machine, we are gonna go with it. Just like that. And that is all that there is to it, and that is all that I want to show you today. Let me know what you think about it. Also, let me know about this situation right here, because I'm curious if it would have been better if the honey block was not sticking to the slime block and vice versa. And let me know what you think about these types of videos, if I should do them on the go, or if you like it more if I pre-record it and just do a voiceover. So definitely let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.